Well, good morning, everyone. Happy, fairly early Saturday morning. Welcome back to Sid's Blue Sky Farm. We're out at the driveway today and we're working on a little bit of a longer term project. If you can see on my right here, we're going to take a little gravel and we're going to put it up and down the sides of the driveway. Keeps me from having to edge right up close to the driveway and keeps me from washing dirt across and all that kind of stuff. But it does take some time. It's about 1,000,000 shovelfuls in the back of the side by side, the dump bed, and a little bit of a spread by hand project. So I'm not sure we'll finish this one up today, but we'll work on it and we'll come back and show you some garden work later on as well, and some of the stuff that we've done in the yard over the week. I've got 3 short videos that I've already put together, and we're going to try to combine those into one and post that maybe on Monday. So we'll see how that all works out, maybe later in the week. But it's a beautiful Saturday morning and we're going to try to get busy with some chores bright and early. You can tell the sun is in my face and I can hardly see the camera, but with that aside, we're going to go to work. So we'll come back later on after we show a little progress. See you later. Well, hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This is Sid's Blue Sky Farm, and you ever have one of those projects that just never seemed like it was ever going to be finished? Well, I'm trying to finish up one that I don't really enjoy, haven't enjoyed, and I'm really anxious to get it completed. Put a little rock up and down the side of the driveway, and it just seems like a never-ending chore, but we're going to knock it out today. I'm going to just let the camera run, do a little gravel spreading, and we'll probably fast forward through most of that, and then we'll talk to you again after this never-ending saga is over. So let's get at it. Well, I think I've laid out plenty of rock for this project. We shall see. Well, I think I'm going to let that be enough rock. You saw the opening of this video. Started out with me down on the other side of the driveway, down on my hands and knees spreading rock. So I think in that video I said I would be back in a day or so, or maybe later that day. Well, you can tell that didn't work out too well, because here I am a month later, still spreading rock, trying to get this project completed. So here in the next few minutes, it's going to be a done deal, I hope. I found myself yesterday dodging rain showers. You know, when you're working on something that you don't really like to do, your mind searches for all these reasons you should stop. But I kept it going yesterday, just ran out of material, and like everything else, you can get real close sometime and it's frustrating, but here on the farm is always the next day. You can come back and get after it again. And as you can see, all I needed was rock to finish it. If I'd have had this 10 or 12 bags, I could have been done with this yesterday, but that's not how things always work out. But look at that. Well, as you could probably tell in that video, we're working with some new equipment. A little bit awkward. It takes me a little time to figure out the technology. Bought this nice new wireless mic. It's gigantic. It's a little awkward, but it works well, and I'll get used to it, so we'll figure that out. This is about the third time I've tried to tape to close this video. Cars going by, the trash truck decided to pull up in the middle of the video, so I didn't think you'd want to listen to that. But as you can see, this driveway project is finally complete. All I've got to do is go back and do a little cleanup. Got one more place to put rock. I may try to do that today, or may put it off. Just have to figure that out later on today. But I'm really happy that this project is over. You know, I talked about projects you don't want to do. I wanted to do this one when I started, and like a lot of things, when you figure out how much work it is, it just is one of those things you might want to think about dodging, but I don't know. And now as I look at this little patch of rocks here, I've got to come back and put more down. It's not quite as wide as the rest of it, so it's never ending. And when you are an OCD, impatient, crazy person like me, it's almost impossible to get it right. But we'll work on it. Over the course of this week, we're going to try to do a couple of really important things, important to me. I've got a bar over by the pool, and the sun just beats down on the bar top, on the outside edge of the bar, and starting to fade it pretty badly. So I have purchased a sail. I've never put up a sail before, so we're going to tape it. I probably will turn the sound off just to be safe. And we'll fast forward to some of the more mundane parts of that. But we're going to go after it tomorrow morning. We're going to try to put that sail up, get us a little shade around the pool bar, but who knows how that'll work. Hopefully you're enjoying watching me come out here and sweat in this very humid Tuesday morning. But again, we're pretty close to being finished up. I appreciate you being here. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And if you like what you're seeing, come back and watch some more. We'll try to do a couple of videos every week. And just note the progress we're making here around the farm. As I've said many times, we love this place, enjoy working on it. And it typically keeps me out of trouble and keeps me busy. So until we come back again with more fun stuff around the farm, everybody take care, be safe.